Hey guys, it's Katie at scrappingkatie.ctmh.com, and I have a quick share for you today using the May 2019 Craft with Heart subscription. If you're not familiar with the Craft with Heart subscription, it is the monthly subscription from Close to My Heart, and each month you get two-page layouts. I'm going to be showing you only one of the two-page layouts today, and this one is using some older photos of my daughter just playing around in the car, and I'm excited to walk you through this process and show you how easy it is to preserve your memories. So let's get started. I have another video that walks you through the 3 purchase options of the Craft with Heart subscription, but you can get it monthly for $17.95 per kit, or you can sign up for the 4-month subscription. You get 4 months at a time. All 4 months are billed at once, and it breaks down to $16.15 per kit. And of course, the best option is the annual subscription. You still get 4 months at a time. All 12 months are billed annually, and it breaks down to $14.36 per kit. Again, I'm going to be using the May 2019 Craft with Heart kit, and you can still get this with the 4-month subscription or the annual subscription. So the first thing I do is pull out the instruction sheet, and it tells me what Close to My Heart paper packet we'll be using. It tells me the layouts, or it shows me the layouts, what they look like, and then detailed instructions. So we're going to be making layout 2. So I am just going to start sorting things out. I'm taking the sticker sheet and I'm cutting those layout 1 and layout 2 apart, and I'm going to keep the layout 2. And same thing with the die cut sheet. It tells you which ones are for the first layout and which ones are for the second. So I just go ahead and take the time to punch all those out and set those aside so assembly will go together pretty fast. And so now I'm just going to pull these bases apart, go ahead and sort these white photo mats and decide which ones I'm going to use for this layout. And then the next part of the instructions say attach die cut strips to both pages. So I am going to start adhering those down. And it even goes as far as to tell you that they should be 1.5 inches from the bottom. Now, normally when I do these Craft with Heart layouts, I kind of do my own thing, or I eyeball it. But I wanted to show you girls how easy it is to follow the instructions. So I've pulled out my ruler to make sure I have it 1.5 inches from the bottom. And I'm just adhering those down with regular adhesive. So the next step tells us to attach the scalloped sticker strips to both pages. So on that sticker sheet that's meant for only layout 2, there are these 2 sapphire scalloped strips. So I'm just going to adhere those down. And then the instructions tell me to attach the photo mats. So off camera, I've trimmed down my photos just a tad, so you will be able to see the white photo mat as well as the linen photo mat, and then it just adds dimension having that double matted look. So I'm just going to adhere these down. So now I'm going to adhere down these 4x4 photos. I've already adhered them to the white photo mat, and now I'm just going to adhere them down to that linen photo mat. And then I'm going to start attaching the photos to my layout base. So the instructions tell me that this photo mat goes 3 inches from the left and 3.25 from the bottom. So I've just pulled out my ruler to make sure I've got the measurements correct and make sure my photo is straight. The 4x6 photo, it tells me 1 inch from the side and 1 inch from the bottom. So I'm going to adhere that down. And then that 3x4 photo goes 1/4 inch from the 4x6 and 1.75 inches from the bottom. So now it tells me to embellish with the remaining die cuts and stickers as shown, layering some over photos or placeholders. And then it also gives you a tip to use 3D foam tape for dimension. So I'm going to pull some of these stickers out, and again I'm going to put them exactly the way it is on the instruction sheet. And then I'm going to pull some of my 3D foam circles. They're perfect for these tiny flowers because that circle just fits right there underneath those petals. And then on this left side, in the tips, it told me when I would adhere this down to not add adhesive to that left side so I could tuck that sticker underneath. So I love that the instructions are detailed and even give you some tips and hints If you are new to scrapbooking, that's wonderful. If you are kind of a pro, sometimes it just helps to kind of someone tell you what to do instead of you always creating it from scratch. So I'm just going to add some more 3D foam circles, and that way I can add those once I get my title on. So the title for this particular layout is intended to say "My Girl," and these are just white stickers, and you saw how easy, even though "girl" is kind of intricate, it pulls up really easy. And then "my" is kind of a blocked letter. And so I'm going to adjust the title just a little bit. My daughter's acting silly, so I have pulled the solid classroom alphabet out. And I'm going to ink up the letters in sapphire ink. And I love how it adds that blue that's coming from some of those flowers, as well as the majority of these photos are silly, and so I really wanted you to see that. So off camera, I finished my title. And then I'm going to, in this little journaling spot, I'm going to take the Defining You stamp set and use the awesome definition, which says, awesome is an adjective, extremely impressive, talented, funny, and smart, you. And so I'm just stamping that in sapphire ink and adhering it down. So here's my layout, pretty much finished. I am going to end up adding some more underneath that 4x4 photo right there, as well as some bling to the center of those flowers. And there's my layout. Quick, fast, simple. As you can see, I added some retired opaques to the center of all the flowers. And another memory is documented and a story told. Total process for this layout took 20 minutes, and some of that was kind of figuring out placement, but for the most part, I followed instructions. If you would like to subscribe to the Craft with Heart subscription, you can do so by visiting my website or leave me a comment and I will get back to you. Thanks, guys.